Welcome back. This week's show, we bring on winners from last weekend. We had Keith Baker won Sheepdog, and Ted Clark won out in South Dakota at THS.
Hear about another win with the 120s and how I plan on winning a Nexus trophy at this week's Sack Sizzler.
Love it. Stay tuned. Enjoy. All right, let's get this show started, Jeff Geary.
Happy to be here, Ken.
Dude, I'm excited that it's you and I tonight. This is a combo I don't think we've had yet, right? I think we've had
definitely
Beamer.
not.
Yeah.
I was a little nervous about trying to carry you through this one.
Well, I'll take all the help I can get, buddy. Updates on you. You recently shot Twisted Barrel, right?
Yeah, shot Twisted Barrel and actually shot pretty well. But yeah, as we were briefly talking right before then, my preparation, I think I stayed in vacation mode a little bit long and all of a sudden match is coming up, knock on the door, my 120 burgers have arrived.
Yes.
And there was no way I wasn't jumping right into those. So yeah, immediately kind of got to testing those a little bit and found a load. Go ahead.
Sixth Creed? I mean, most people have been running these in the Sixth Creed, right?
It was the 6x47.
Why'd you end up on that? Because you had brass and you had everything? Yep.
Yeah, okay. I tried to shoot one of those briefly last year and shot it in a couple matches and liked it, just didn't love it. So, but it seemed like a very good combo with this particular bullet, or possibly the only combo I had on hand that maybe would work with it. I tried it in a couple of my dasher barrels at distance, just no go there. So yeah, going a little bit faster. I found 2920 was kind of my sweet spot. And they shot pretty good at my range and went down to Twisted Barrel. And I tried not to shoot many rounds during tune-up day just because I didn't have quite enough loaded. Barrel life on this particular barrel was
your first year shooting, so these kind of amateur mistakes, I think we can look past.
Amateur mistakes. And yeah, I just gotten another barrel from my gunsmith that week also. I threw it on Tuesday, so I'm leaving Thursday.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a new barrel, but I quickly got 100 rounds on it. It was shooting good too, so I basically had a bunch of ammo and those two rifles and just hit the road. Didn't bring the dasher that was hammering because I knew I'd be too tempted to shoot it if there was a problem with the current setup. And it shot.
Any issues?
Well, it shot good in tune-up day, but I only shot probably 12 rounds. Long drive. I just wasn't feeling practicing that day. Little Rock in the summer, not exactly fun practice weather. So yeah, I thought it was good to go. And then early on Saturday, a couple rounds just missed pretty far. I mean, the first one it probably missed it by 8/10 or so. So I was, oh boy,
holy cow,
that wasn't good. And then we had a couple more. Then
did you make a correction on an 8/10 miss?
It was thankfully the last shot of that particular stage. So no, I did not make one. But I did not make.
Did you go to the zero board after that? And like, what?
No. The other rifle that I'd taken, I knew during tune-up day, it was not shooting. Bullets were literally just falling out of the sky. That was, so I had suspicions that, oh boy, maybe we're right on the edge here.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
And we just lost. It wasn't terrible. I mean, I bet I lost 8 rounds that just, went wonky. But other than that, I shot pretty good, but, I hadn't been practicing, like practice. I've shot some the last few months, but I actually went and practiced after I got done talking with Clay on this of a month and a half ago or whenever, and actually went and practiced. It's like, wow, I have not done this in forever. I'm really rusty was my first thought of how
you can lose it that quick.
Yes. Yeah, once I actually realized where I was and what I was doing and started thinking about the movements, the stability, everything, is just bad, I would say. But I'm probably my worst critic, so I'd look at it, gosh, it was really bad. I still managed to hit targets, thankfully. I mean, but my positionally is where it really showed. And thankfully, I mean, I thought back the positional stuff we shot at K&M when I won the college match. They were big targets. So I think
Oh,
I,
really?
I
Okay.
didn't realize how degraded it had gotten until you start shooting some positional at some smaller targets.
Yeah.
And anyway, so it just I left that pretty impressed by Tunget's performance, and then pretty
Yeah, and he gapped. Yeah.
that was over
Where
pretty quick.
so, I mean, you were 11th. Um, you're
Yeah,
down
I shot
20.
good. Yeah, I shot good, and
Yeah.
it was
Tungate 1 down 7.
yeah, that wasn't in my. I think I'd have been close to. I feel like me and Derek shot pretty evenly. I think he would
Okay.
probably say that maybe if I'd have, but that goes to, preparations and just not being prepared and not taking,
Yeah.
but I wanted data on the 120s.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that
What you got? Yeah.
this might be a good option for Gravestone. I got to find out. So if it costs 1 2 day match to find out, so be it. So
So be it. Right.
yeah, and funny enough, I got a 7 twist barrel yesterday, and it seemed once again though at my range, it's shooting great. So, but yeah, I think this one will be a little bit better. So
Do
it'll.
you have any opportunity to take it, shoot somewhere else? And I mean,
Well, I'm going to
like
Sizzler
K&M? Oh,
uh,
well,
this
yeah.
weekend.
Yep. Okay. So you are going to shoot the 120s again,
I'm gonna uh,
647.
I'm gonna take it. My dasher is absolutely hammering right now, so part of me is like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah.
But eh, I'm gonna take them both, and we'll let them do a little head to head on train up day. And it's not my choice; it's their choice. So
Yeah. There you go.
I will let
There you
them
go.
decide who gets the start on Saturday.
I love that.
That's
I love that.
um, but yeah,
So,
looking.
yeah, well, that's exciting. I'm looking. I don't. When it comes to pick 'em for Zach, like, so did we pick Jeff Geary?
I could go there and shoot great, but I think the odds and uh, I'll probably I think a tenth somewhere in there is a solid
You think
spot
so?
for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I don't. I'm not.
Interesting.
I just don't think I'm. I could win, but I don't feel like I'm quite ready.
Yeah. How's
I'd put in the work.
Sure. Sure. How's the knee holding up, bud?
Tweaked it a little bit on the rooftop down at Twisted Barrel. There was a little
Yeah.
rooftop and kind of knelt on it, and it was been feeling really good. The fact I could even get in that position was fairly impressive, and just kind of knelt down a little bit extra, and I just maybe strained it is the right
Oh,
word, but
yeah.
it's okay. It's still so much better than it was. Yeah, I did. I knew it was bad, but yeah, I can
And
walk pretty
this is
normal
the
now.
same knee that
Oh
you've
yeah, it's
had
just the same
twice
one.
now scoped.
At least I've even stopped
Oh my
counting. So
gosh.
yeah, but
Dang, man. We I don't even remember. Oh, we took a little vacation right after the 4th and, did some hiking and stuff, and there was one day I was like 20,000 steps, 25,000 steps, and my right knee, which I had scoped the same time last year, the first time you had yours or whenever that was, whatever number of scope that was for you, was awesome, and my left knee was a little bit, it was achy. I'm like, "Oh, man," like, and the doctor told me too. He's like, when the discoid meniscus or whatever is like in my right knee was misshapen. He's like, it's been that way forever. Like you just finally did enough work to it that you noticed it and it hurts and all that. I go, well, is my left knee that way? And he's like, probably. Like, okay, if Missy and I get close to our deductible and it's after the finale this year, I am like full steam ahead. Let's get my knee scope before the end of the year. We'll see.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I don't know, mine bounced back pretty quick. I think it was probably about 100 days before I felt like I could, you know, do all the work to it, or be able to shoot and get in positions and not feel like it was straining and stuff.
No, I
So,
definitely remember. It seemed like you were in Norway at some point shortly after, because I remember
oh
being
yeah, Iceland. Yeah,
impressed that like,
yeah.
wow, he did that. I was not
That was a
leaving.
flat range, thankfully though.
That's good.
That was, yeah. But sitting on an airplane for that long, like it did. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Man. Well, let's see if we can get Keith Baker on here. I think he's shooting this weekend too. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it did look
share.
like you brought that
Yeah,
up, so he's gonna get a
let's share
decent
the screen.
opportunity to go maybe a little back-to-back action. See if he
And I bet he's
oozes
done it.
yeah, oozes into place at Pancake
Oh my
Lake. What was that he said he
god. Yeah,
oozed into
that was
I got that image in
that
my
was Mike
head. I was like,
Lombardi.
"Oh,
That was
that's a
Mike
great
Lombardi that said that, right?
that's a great" yeah, that's yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, he made a
that's
solid
funny.
pick with the old Rocco. He showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bushman put a lot of pressure on him.
Oh yeah, Tony Rocco. Yeah.
Yeah.
He ended up being well, yeah, Tony was third here. Um Kyle McGrogan, Tyler.
Yeah, it seemed like
Yeah.
Tony made kind of a late charge on Sunday. I remember
Did
looking,
he?
he was
Okay.
down, I mean, like, maybe down 4, 4 or 3, but then he went through a 5-stage stretch where it was maybe down 2 or 3 in that 5 stages. It was
No joke.
impressive.
Okay.
Almost
Speak
as impressive as
Yeah.
Keith's.
That's what I was gonna say. Speaking of impressive, welcome, champ. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Good? You can hear us good, yeah. Heck yeah,
Uh,
it's good to see you again here, bud. This is the second or third time this year now, huh?
Second so far.
2 wins?
2.
Second
Yeah.
so far. Right on.
Yeah.
What was the other match that you won? I suppose I could
Alabama.
let's just see what you shot. Yep, that's right. Yeah, let's just see what you shot so far this year. Keith Baker. You got a regional membership too. You shoot and Rimfire. I see what you did there, Keith. Thank you.
I like to
Yeah,
support
just
the
buy it
community,
all.
Ken. I'm a
Dude,
firm
I
believer in
appreciate you.
supporting the PRS in every way I can, buddy.
I love that for you, buddy. Thank you. And man, I love it. Thank you very much. I always have fond memories of the first barrel maker we put on, which is an absolute disaster. And you pulled the win out there, and you're like, "It was a good match. You got a lot to
See it
learn.
right
See you
over there
next
at the
year."
end of my
You
finger?
know,
That's the
you
trophy
do.
from, I think, the
That's the
first one.
trophy.
First or second.
Yep. Yeah, you won a couple. Well, you won the first one, and you were right there in points in all of them, probably.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Dang.
So
298.6. He's just jumping everybody.
that's pretty solid. Or 290. No, it'd be
No.
295.3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
he's gonna have the
yeah,
qualifier.
I
qualifier. Yeah.
tin cupped on the
Yep.
qualifiers this year.
I
So,
thought the yellow was maybe the qualifier. What does the yellow signify?
Yeah. Yellow.
Like,
That's a
gets lit
great
up
question,
yellow
Jeff
to me.
Gary. Thank you for asking that. That shows you what scores go into the total score for the standings.
I should yeah, should have figured that one out. Ooh,
Yeah.
you got knocked
Yeah.
out. My bad.
They did really well on designing this up. Let's take a look. We'll go over the Precision Rifle Series. I want to point out we have a ultimate match rifle build that we're giving away. MDT ACC Impact, CRB barrel, Vortex Razor, all the good stuff here. In or now. So folks at home, please come here. In or now. Let's click on Pro Series. Standings down here. Bushman and Kale. I love how this switched somehow and put Kale second to Bushman. He probably loves it too. Bushman, I
Oh,
mean.
I'm sure.
I wonder how much Austin
Yeah.
paid to do
He
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
right. Right. Keith, that puts you at 14th. Man.
How much
That's
would Austin pay is well, I'd be
right.
curious. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
14th. Yeah.
14th, almost tied with Morgan. Ahead of Francis. I mean, when you look at this, if you look at the top 15 here, like this thing is stacked. Like we're probably getting close to seeing how this is going to shake out for, finale time. And we're in July, right? We still have 15, 20 matches left.
Well, Jeff needs one more
Yeah.
win for his 300. And
I need
Yep.
2. I need 2.
oh,
I
Do you?
unfortunately need 2. One of mine's it's a strong like 99.8 or 99.4. There it is. Yeah.
You've only shot one match that wasn't a qualifier.
Yeah, just how it's worked out. I don't think this week's will be a qualifier, so I'll get a couple regular ones
That's
up
true.
there. But
That's
yeah,
true.
anyway, I
Yep.
need 2 wins. That would be disastrous. I couldn't think of anything worse than like winning the finale and then not getting the golden bullet.
What about dropping a shot on a PRS barricade at a finale?
Oh
Would that be
boy.
worse?
That's
dude, the
that's
barricade
cruel.
now is probably the most important. It used to be the stage that we just shot. Now it's by far the most important stage of
Yeah,
each, by far.
you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the time aspect of that. Isn't that crazy? And it's not. It's no longer a gimme. You know, that 10-inch, like you could. I feel like if I guess this is a question. What was the fastest time on PRS barricade before we changed it to a big, small, or left, right, or near far? Was it probably 25 seconds, 24 seconds?
I,
I
I
think
think
10-inch
Preston did it
circle?
in
Ben had
like
that, yeah,
28 or 28 to
26-ish or
30. Man, Francis
Yeah, I
did it
know.
in the low
Ben was fast.
20s
yeah, I
or
think it was 25 something or 26 something.
okay, was it
Okay.
that low? Yeah.
Do you think, yeah,
Yeah.
if it was still a 10-inch circle at 400, what do you think the fastest time would be at this point? Because I feel like you could just hold the trigger and close the bolt twice. Like it feels like it's that big.
Yeah, God, it's just hard to imagine what Ben did doing. I just don't know where you pick up much more time.
Yeah. I
Wow.
can't think it'd be much
What?
under 30 seconds. I gotta think it would be right at 30. I just can't.
Yeah. I feel like
Wow.
it's like those lap times. Once you get them so low, it's a
Okay.
tenth or so is impressive. If they could improve it another second, I think that'd be awesome. But I
See,
guess no one's really practicing it, and yeah, if someone made it that their sole purpose, yeah,
right.
there's probably a way to get maybe a 24, 23.
What, Keith, what
I'll
is your
not let you
strategy
know.
every what yeah, exactly. What is your strategy every time when you get to the PRS barricade?
So before I got hurt, I was always 1 or 2
Before
right there
bomber
with
run?
it, loved it, right, yeah, before Bomber Run, I was swinging for it and I was fast. After Bomber Run,
Yeah.
I can't take those big steps, I can't make those big movements, so now well, up until this year, I've been just shoot for low 60s, it's good enough for a tiebreaker, points were all the same, it didn't matter, and first, second, I always felt you earned the same amount of points, first or second,
Mhm.
if you tied. And
Yep.
I didn't feel a tiebreaker really determined who was the better shooter, right? Like that was just my thought on it, because you shoot them at different times of the
Prior to the
day, you
hybrid
shoot them at
scoring.
different conditions,
Yeah.
you shoot, I love the hybrid scoring, but I never
Yep.
felt that when you shoot or how fast you shoot, if you shoot it in the given time, makes you a better shooter or worse shooter,
Yeah.
and it should determine that you are a different placement. So, I mean, I kind of feel like
Right.
if you both get 200 points, you both should get 200 points, and then the next one should get
Yep.
194 or whatever it works out to be, whatever the tie for third or whatever that works out to be. But that's just
Yep.
how I always was, so it's always how I thought, and I haven't thought about it further than that, but the tiebreaker, I love it, I think we should have it, I'd like to see 2 a match, like 1 on each day, so maybe conditions would balance a little bit,
Yeah.
especially since we're
Yeah.
shooting stages now, or we're not shooting 10 and then 10
Yeah.
again, and conditions can vary quite a bit, like, man, I've been in Oklahoma
Yeah.
where you're shooting at 30-mile-an-hour one day and 7-mile-an-hour
Oh,
the other day, and
yeah.
that's the weight of the match, right?
Yeah.
So, um
Yeah. Do you think, I guess, opinion for both of you guys. So, should it be the exact same barricade configuration, like big, small, or near, far, 400, 500? Like, should you just run the exact same one on stage 5 and stage 15?
No, I don't
You
really
go
care
ahead, Keith.
what they are. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, yeah, I don't really care what they are
Yeah.
as long as they're 2 stages that are
Yep.
halfway across the match apart, right? So you're
Yep.
likely not going to hit them both first thing in the morning, right? Or however that balance, that's
Or
up to
both in the same
perspective.
day.
We're both in the same day,
Yep.
right? Where those 2 don't happen. They're definitely separate days. And then whatever it happens to be, well, that's odds, right? That just plays out however it plays out. Whether, it's sometimes you get a good call in the wind in the morning on the long range stage. Sometimes you get the other wind, but you can't control
Yeah.
that. But I'd like to see it balanced out over 2 days. Um, that would be
Yeah.
really cool. And I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care if it was a specific skill stage for the other one, as long as it was a time stage that was, known ahead of time that it was.
Okay. So you can be different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't.
what do you think, Jeff?
I'm in complete agreement. Yeah. Just
Okay.
as long as they're kind of spaced out, so you.
Two two time stages. One could be a troop line, one's the PRS barricade.
Or not even the PRS barricade. It could be 2 troop lines. I don't know that it matters. Like, as long as they're 2
Okay.
times fair stages, that are at least 10 shots, then I don't know that we need to I mean, I don't know that the skill stage is actually better than any other. I mean, if we're keeping time, like, it doesn't really
Right.
matter. So we could do any 2 stages as long as they're set ahead of time. So,
Yeah.
I definitely like, I think, having one of them being like the skill stage, just I think the
Well, that's in our
tradition,
rules. Yeah.
history. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Jeff's
Yep.
young and fast. I get it.
young and fat.
Okay. Now we understand where Keith is coming from here.
I'm
Oh,
old.
goodness.
I get it. Right. Senior
I
next
Man.
did.
year.
I did go for. I went for the skill
Jeez.
stage down at Twisted Barrels because it was like our third to last stage, and I was well out of it. So I went
Yeah.
for it, and I dropped the night shot, but I had it in 38. I think I could have.
Well, okay.
Yeah, Keith did
Yeah.
a ridiculous
He
36. I don't think I
yeah.
had that, but I was having to shoot so recklessly fast to make up for the crap movement. So yeah, that's a
Yep.
no go, no go for me.
Yep. Man.
That's fast.
All right. Well, that is fast. Sub 40 is crazy fast to me. Well, let's take a look here, Keith. So you dropped 17. I mean, this is a pretty good gap between you and Ken Sanoski. It's good to see Ken shooting well again. Were you guys squatted together for this?
No, he was like, I don't
Okay.
know, 3 or 4 stages in front or behind me.
Okay.
It was nice that we only shot 8 or 9 stages each day. So you shot the same stages every
Yeah.
day. Um,
Yep. Okay.
and I didn't think there was any chance I could come back and really even finish in the top 5 because I was down by 8 on day 1, or I think 7 or 8 because I got
Okay.
when the fog and rain and all that stuff come in, I just I I wasn't able to execute real well. I dropped 7 points on
That
last
was on Saturday.
yeah, Saturday evening.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was shooting really good. I made I made a mistake, didn't dial a target, which was a couple points out. I was
Oh.
shooting good all day, but then towards the end, I'm still only down a handful, and then the fog and rain and all that came in, and I don't know. I have trouble executing real well when it gets dark and cloudy anymore. It kind of, when it gets that way,
Yeah.
if I can see real clearly, I can generally execute
Yeah.
pretty well. Whether that's a mental block or
Okay.
physical block, but that
Yeah. Yeah.
tends to come into me a few times a year, right? Bright days are great.
Okay.
Dark days, not as great.
Dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're dark. They're
Yeah.
dark, and I don't see as much.
Interesting.
Right, right.
Yeah. So how many points did you actually drop on day 2 then? Like what
I guess, yeah, I don't remember thinking you were out of it going into day 2. Did
I
you it
was.
was just that maybe
what
made you think you were kinda
I
out of
think
it,
the
or
winner was down. I think the leader was down. I don't know exactly, but I think the leader was
so you
down
sh
5
oh, man.
on day 1,
okay.
and Ken was down
Yeah.
6, and I was down 13 maybe.
So you would have shot stages
Y
10 through 18 on
If
day
you
2?
looked at my
Huh.
stage 8 and 9, those were the stages I dropped all my
Eh,
points. Yep, there it was.
well, no, there was, no, 1
Oh,
and
1
2,
and
Oh,
2.
stages
1 and
1 and
2,
2.
yeah, it was our last 2 stages of the day.
Yep.
Yep, and then the other one I
So you
dropped.
were squad 3, started on 3, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, I'm
rotated
sorry.
around. Okay. Dang.
Yep, and then the
Yep.
other one where I
Man,
dropped
so
2,
well,
that was a
but
misdial. I didn't dial back for the last target. I was timing out we were shooting 1,000 up on top of the mountain, and then I had to dial back and shoot like 300, and I, just didn't dial. I
yeah.
shot, and I'm like, "Whoa, that's
Yeah, yeah.
where it was supposed to." And then I shot again
Gosh,
because I was timing out and didn't have time to go through my process to see whether it was anything else.
Yeah.
It was a 12-round stage. I only had a couple seconds. So, yep.
Yeah.
yeah, so you
That's a
did shoot pretty exceptionally. I mean, as far as everything you could see and shot at, you pretty much hit just about everything.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
it
That's
there wasn't
impressive.
anything from the match that I couldn't see. It just happened to be that when it gets
Mm.
dark and cloudy and I can't see the definition of the target and the
Yeah,
burn,
that's
it
tough.
for me, it's pretty
Yep.
tough. I think the younger, like Laurel, can see that stuff just crisp and clear still, but
Right.
I
Well,
think it's at
yeah, I
you
mean,
hit
she's got
45 and
25-year-old eyes,
you're
you
wearing
know?
Eats, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Dang. Well, but hey, you're I mean, age isn't really a factor. You have 2 wins this year,
Yeah,
you're shooting this weekend too, right?
I am. Yes. Yeah. And
Yep. B you're not, are you Pancake Lake? Where are you shooting?
I'm going to Pancake Lake.
Or were
Yeah,
you
so,
Sac Sizzler? You
uh
are going to Pancake that's what I thought. Yeah.
So I was when I
Yeah.
was up in the Iowa match, these guys come up and are like, "Man, we haven't seen MDT up here," and they're like, "Why don't you come up and shoot our match?" And I'm thinking, "Dude, that's like 20 hours away." It's the same weekend, it's 5 hours away,
Yeah.
My closest match is
Yeah.
pretty much, down at Sac Sizzler or whatever, darn near as close, right? And I'm like, "I don't know." And they were like, "Man, we could really, use the support." And I said, "Do you have a lot of wind?" And they're like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Do you have small targets?" "Yes." "All right, I'm in." So,
Yeah.
um, I hope they have a lot of wind and a lot of small targets because that North Dakota match was a blast.
I
I mean, Joe Thielen
Okay.
stalled
Yeah,
right,
the
but
yep.
it was
No, that's right. And Joe actually, yeah, here's the picks for this week. There's only 5 pros that are gonna be at, Pancake Lake. So, I mean, Keith Baker, Chris Hyatt, Chris did well. He was at THS. Chris finished ninth at THS. Um, Michael Bay, Noel Greasley, and Sam Gehring. I mean, these pros, like this might be the top 5, add in there Jeff Scobie, who's going to be a pro after this year. Um,
That
yeah, I mean,
Rusty,
it's
he shot last match. I recognize that name.
Rusty Thriller. Yeah,
Okay.
you shot against him in North Dakota, I think, and THS. He was at THS, but I mean, Keith, you're, uh, you know, kind of looks like you're cherry picking matches, maybe for,
I have
you know.
never cherry-picked matches. No, 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 no. No, I mean, I try and shoot the toughest matches I can. Dude, I went to North Dakota instead of
Yeah.
local Texas or whatever,
Yep.
I
Yep.
mean,
Yep.
the only one that's would be cherry picking is K&M, and I've never shot well there. Uh, I mean,
Okay.
Iowa, big wind, right? Um,
Yep.
so when
As
I
I
find those
say,
match
unfortunately, Pancake
directors,
Lake's not a qualifier for you, but yeah.
oh,
What
I'm
is your
done.
next
Yeah,
qualifier? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm kind of done
Yep.
chasing that. I mean, I really am winning at life
Understand.
right now. I'm enjoying shooting. I'm trying to do my MDT work as best as I can, like support them, have a good time at a
Mhm.
match. Like that's I'm I'm not I'm just I don't have the time to put the extra 30 hours in a week to really chase it hard. And my
I hear you.
son's like 19, right? Or 20, and
Yeah.
I've got a couple
Yeah.
years to get him where I want him, and visit him and win at life with him and my wife, and that's my goal. Next year I'm going to be a senior.
Yeah.
Next year I got,
Oh, man.
I'm going to kind of maybe step on the gas a little bit. Um but while he's home, I'm just
Hey,
trying to spend all the time I can with my family and then go shoot well. But, I'm not doing the 20-hour, the reps every day and the practice it
yeah.
takes to shoot really well. Like, I mean, the stuff it takes to win, like Jeff, it's not, you don't just go show up on the weekend and do that. Right. And, or at least I
I,
don't.
That's what
Yeah.
Jeff was saying
I'm
anyway.
finding that out.
And I mean, so that's, and I'm not ready to do that yet. So, that's a lot of time away from work, away from life, and, I am just
Mhm.
really enjoying shooting with people and getting in squads of people I don't know and just signing my name up and see
Yep.
who fills in underneath me and just really enjoying the PRS experience, right?
Yep.
And it's tough to do being so competitive,
Yep.
like, make no misunderstanding. It really sucks when you leave a match and you're like, "Well, the only reason I didn't win is because I was underprepared, or I should have done this, or and I know it's achievable, like,
Yep.
but, um, when I look at the end goal, I'm kind of where I want to be. So, yep. Chasing the
Good.
bullet's hard,
Yeah.
man. Like
Yep.
there's just too many great shooters that it takes a lot of work, a ton of work.
Yep.
That
Yep.
work's a lot easier.
Looks like barrel maker. eh, what
I
are you holding up
I
there?
was about to ask, are you
A
still
little
shooting the
bit of a change.
25-47?
No,
But
the
that does not look like
25-47 is
it.
all I shot for the last 6 years. But I haven't shot a
Okay.
dasher
And
since probably the barrel maker, the original one, and
Okay.
I was
holy
doing
cow.
some
Yeah, yeah.
testing. Well, wait. There's a little difference in these two. That was the old dasher. That's a new dasher, right? And that's we
Oh
got those
boy.
new PXT barrels. Whoops, wrong one. There we go.
Is
We
it
got those
blurry
Yeah,
for
new
you, Ken? I
PXT
can't.
barrels, and we
it
started
is, but
playing those
it'll be clear
120s
for the final.
to
Okay.
see how they would fly, and all of a sudden they fly really good in a dasher. That's like
Uh,
a combo made in heaven.
w-
Like
Okay.
one of the proof barrels. Okay.
How
yeah. Well,
fast you moving them?
I ran them up to 2880 or 2870, 2880, but I see 2780 really well. Like that's the number I want to shoot, less than 2800. So I'm running right at 2800, 97, somewhere in there. But that's just a beautiful spot for my eye to watch the bullet hit the target versus watch the target
Sure.
react. So I started playing with testing those barrels and testing the bullets. And I started with, you know, I mean, this is brass probably from Barrel Maker because I really haven't had that combo in a while. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to see how it does. And I throated one an extra 150 thousandths and started playing with it. And I was like my 105s won't even touch the case if I touch the lands. I stick a
No
105 in.
joke.
Literally, they won't touch the brass if I touch the lands with them. But I can tell you it's probably one of the lowest recoiling, best shooting rifles. And did two of them, and I was like, I shot a grain and a half wide of powder. I could have covered them all in a half MOA group. Like, I mean, you wouldn't,
That's
you can't
it must
believe
it
how.
must be it must be that it must be that twist, right? Because everybody we've had on here that's talked about using them is all like, yeah, Dasher's a no go. Like you need Creedmoor 47, right? But I
Oh
mean,
no.
maybe it's the barrel, maybe it's throwing them 150 thousandths further,
Oh, you
further. Like,
can't
I mean,
shoot it
it's
out of
significantly
130 thousandths
longer.
free
So,
bore. Like you can't. I'm over 100 thousandths longer than my normal 136 free bore, like 100%. And if you tried to shoot
yeah,
them out
okay.
of a 150 thousandths free bore gun, they're not going to shoot with it. Damn. At least I would be surprised if they did. But freeing them up where they need to, I had to make mags to fit them. Like they don't fit in a normal mag, right? I had to extend them out. Um, and
it
and
seems
really
like
it was all about
the Gray
weight.
Ops
The gray ops ones are
I
the
think the
ones to
Gray
go with, you
Ops
think?
well, I think the Gray Ops GT mags, I tried it
Oh,
with the Dasher and the GT mag, and it seemed to fit and feed fine
So they work
okay,
in an
with
AW mag,
120s.
okay.
right? My old AW mags from years ago with whatever kit,
Okay.
Primal Knights kit or whatever was in it. And
That
then because
that HRD
yeah,
kit?
HRD kit. Yep, they work really well in there. And then I wanted to see if it would feed
Yep.
because
Yeah.
I thought all that weight would make them tippy, right? And then I took an MDT mag and tore apart a BR mag and went to a no binder plate, long, regular
Oh,
960 mag,
jeez.
a full length mag, put them together,
We're doing this again.
and they feed like butter. They run great. I mean, I'm shooting them out of a 7.5 twist. Everybody says you need a 7, and I'm sure I'd probably get a little better BC out of the 7, but it's a couple points, and I don't know. I mean,
Well, but the
they shoot
PXT,
really,
you can't
really,
even
really
that's
good.
not really comparable.
Yeah, I mean,
What
it's
Okay.
BC do you have them in?
I'm getting 322 right now at that speed, and I think the box says 28, and that would make about sense. I would expect to lose 5, 6 points,
Yeah.
maybe going to at that slowest speed with a 7.5. If I was pushing them out of Creedmoor, it probably wouldn't matter. My original goal was to go 47 because I just felt like that would be the right size case for it, but I didn't have any more 47 brass that would do it. And then I had a bunch of dasher brass laying around, and I did a test barrel originally, just an old BR barrel, and I punched out the dasher and then throated it till it fit. And I shot it and I ran it up to 2,900 feet a second just to see where I was going to have case problems or anything like that. And it wasn't real happy once I got up around 33 grains of argot, but I'm running like 31.3. I mean, I'm running nothing. I went down below,
Wow.
but
It
like every group I shot for 2 grains was 10 shots. And I mean, 10 shots in the point threes or better. That's all around. And I went less than that and over that, and they get better, right? I mean, and then at 1,000 yards, I put 10 shot groups at 3 inches, 3.4 inches, 3.5 inches. And I'm like, holy
and
crap.
that was with the old barrel too? That old BR barrel?
No, I just did that for the initial pressure test, then
Alright.
I spun up the other barrels.
Okay,
But
alright, so this is
yeah, I
all
just did
the
the
proof
initial
barrels you're
pressure
using.
test,
Yeah. Okay.
just to see what I was
Wow.
to get velocity, because my goal was 2780, right? Because I knew that would be a
Yep.
number for me. And but then I put everything on the E-target, and BC degradation on this particular lot's nothing. Like, I'm coming out of the barrel SD of 4, I'm going through the target at 1,015 yards with an SD of 7. Like, I mean, it's nothing. And I haven't found that with any other bullet than the 105 in the last 7, 8 years. You know what I mean? Like the 105 hybrid, and when I would point them and take all that, I could see that out of those. But these 120s are, I mean, I'm not into buying whiz bang stuff. Like I said, I shot a dasher for 5 years. I shot a BR variant for the other
Uh,
3 years. And for the last 5 years, I've been nothing but 25-47, except for one match, which happened to be the other one I won uh, this year. And I realized that
and
concussion,
that was with leftover ammo, I
it
remember you
was
telling
from
me,
the
right?
AG Cup
Yeah, just
back at
yeah,
K&M, whenever
that's
that was,
right.
right? Um,
Yeah.
and I
I mean,
realized
yeah,
that my brain wasn't shutting down quite as much, right? Because I run a break, right? And I've got a
Yeah.
lot of fatigue from a lot of hours, and I've been playing with all kinds of stuff to try and get my brain a little clearer, different magnesiums and so forth. I met a doctor that specializes in traumatic brain stuff, and she does it for people with concussive disorders and so forth. And she's gave me a bunch of different magnesiums that pass the blood-brain barrier, and it's like my brain's clear. I'm able to see that. It takes care of some of that
No
inflammation,
joke.
and I started adding that in, plus the less concussion from the rifle cartridge. I tried the suppressor route. I hadn't 100% been able to commit to it yet. I
Mhm.
really need to change my overall rifle because my barrels are too long. My balance points
It's
aren't
it
right. And
Yeah, it's a big change altogether.
yeah.
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 Uh,
I just went back to a break just for moving it around. It's significantly easier just for me to move it around with the break. So I'm gonna do that the rest of the season. But then, yeah, I'd like to maybe commit to the cans as well. So much more
Yeah.
pleasant to
Yeah.
shoot. But yeah, man, that bullet at 2780 out of a dasher, that's gonna be a tough
it's
combo to beat.
it's
Are
supersonic
you,
at
Jeff, you're gonna tell
1,500
your
yards.
gunsmith now, like,
I'm literally
scope this thing
I'm
out?
calling him after we get off.
Yeah,
I
like,
may text him now and be like,
I
we gotta get it going." Yeah.
I need a quarter inch of free bore.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
and it's
You
not
Or
an
know?
actually, I may just,
exaggeration.
get Keith's address and go take
This
his.
was the first dummy round I
Yeah.
loaded. Like, that was the dummy round that I throwed it to. I'm like, "That's about right." And I go, "Right there." And that was the first round. I'm like, "Okay, let's go another 30 thousandths, and that's where we're gonna let it ride." And then I did the other one.
So
I
when
did
you loaded that dummy round did you just put the base of the bullet somewhere around the neck shoulder junction and you're like, "Yep,
about
that
20
looks good?"
thousandths
Or
above it.
did you put it in a mag? Okay.
I didn't
Above
worry
it.
about it. I didn't worry
You
about
want
putting it
the
in a mag because I figured the mag part would settle
Okay.
itself out.
Figure that out later.
Right. The problem
It's gonna
the
shoot
bullet
so well
can't
you
go
can single
below
feed
that
these.
neck shoulder junction, right? It just can't,
Okay.
and
Yep.
be what I want it to be and give me the capacity. Otherwise, I need to do a
Yeah.
647, right? Or GT or some other version,
Yeah.
right? But I will tell you that the junk barrel that I had wrote junk on it, that I did the initial ladder test of 5 rounds at every load, all the way up from 31 to 33 grains, 33 and a half grains, actually, all shot really good. And I'm like, holy crap, this
Okay.
gun's the one I want to take to the match, you know? So anyway, pretty impressive. Like, I'm not in it,
That's outstanding.
but it's a great bullet. Like, and I'm glad I got a bunch of
Okay.
them.
Is that where you're taking to Canada this next week?
Oh yeah. I would like, and the other barrel
Okay.
that's better, I'm setting back for the finale. Yeah. Hard to pick better.
Okay. I
I'm
like
telling
it.
you that right now.
I like it.
So
I like it.
now I need a couple more matches to see, like the 25-47 for me was slow, and I could see a lot of
Yep.
material hit the target, and I could define on the target so far right of center, so far left of center. Like, I could not see the target react. I could say, oh, that was an inch right of center, right? I could watch that material come apart because there was so much of it. The 120, the light wasn't real great this week, so I feel like I'm seeing the same thing, but I need a couple matches to make sure that I'm still seeing that really, really good signature that I'm looking for. But I, the 25, if I was out of position a quarter inch, that bullet would slip a little high, a little low, a little left. I can tell you the dasher never does that, and it still don't do it. And that's the difference for me because, like, you transition, you hear, and just moving your shoulders that quarter inch, if I didn't move my hips at the same time, a lot of times that 1 or 2 times a match, if I wasn't perfect, I'd see that bullet slip a couple inches high, a couple inches left, and maybe off the edge of a target. You know what I mean? And now with the
Sure.
dasher, I never had that. The BR variants, the recoil impulse is a little different. And I'm hoping, my goal is I'm hoping that it's going to fix that. And if it doesn't, well, I still got a whole bunch of
Yeah.
135.
I mean,
But, uh,
yeah. Yeah, as I say, you still got good options that have won a lot of matches for you.
yeah, but I will tell you that that is a perfect little combination for me. I don't want it to go any faster. I don't want it to go any
Okay.
slower. I want it to go right there. Yep.
Got it.
Long
Love
time.
it.
Good time.
Keith, man, congrats on the win this last weekend. We'll be watching. See Canada. Now that we know your combination, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to be tuning in. And only Jeff and I are going to know what you're going to be up there and running and your confidence in this. So it'll be a fight between Jeff and I who gets to pick
Who
you for
gets
this next week,
first
too.
pick? Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, there's
Love
a
it.
lot of good shooters up there. We'll see.
Man, we'll see. Yeah. Well, we appreciate you, Keith. Man, it's good having you on. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up talking in another week or so if you get back in time.
That would be awesome. All right. Looking
Right
forward
on,
to it.
brother.
Thank you.
Yep. Good luck,
All right.
Keith.
Ted Clark, welcome to the show. Congrats on the win this weekend, buddy. Man, you shot fantastic.
Well, thanks, Ken. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was nice to kind of get a second one. It kind of felt like like validation. To
Wow.
get it one time.
think
It's like
that-
you
I
wondering,
think
did the
that's-
stars align or not? And
I
it's
think
just nice
that's
to be able to get it done
validation
again.
just for you, but I think the rest of us. I mean, I know we've had a bunch of picks and stuff this year, and it seems like anything North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, etc. Right? Like Ted Clark's in the mix. Period. Right?
I felt I was letting Clay down a lot. Like he kept picking
And
me,
he
and it's
picked-
just like, oh my god! And
So that had an effect on you, him picking you?
I think I'm gonna blame Clay. Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was
I'm
his
good with
fault.
it. Yeah.
That's fair. That is big. Congrats. So, like, getting two, there is something special about getting a second win,
Yeah.
I think. So that's, yeah.
The first one was so unexpected. Like, I had never got a trophy before, even like not a single trophy from a 2-day match. And then
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Win.
just jumping and winning without.
yeah, it's just kind
that's
of
quite
it was
rare.
it's a surprise for sure.
Okay.
Yep.
God, that was what, a couple years ago, or was it last year?
To Iowa last year?
Last year at Iowa.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We are working on a website to make sure that you can see all of like eternity of matches. Like that's coming back, but
Great.
stay with us. But anyways, Sam Gehring.
Well, he
Good
actually kind of
Wisconsin
helped
boy.
me get that win last year. It's like we started talking about it, and he was kind of close too, and he got deep into like the mindset deal, and just kind of there is a lot to that. And I think that kind of helped me pull through on day 2, and I shot with him too. So we were back and forth all day, and it's amazing what it takes. You know, I don't want to say it
Yep.
takes luck, but you can't have bad luck. I feel
No.
like it's just so tight out there. You know, like one stage can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I
what was the mental process this weekend? And was it just, hey, I'm just here to shoot and take stage by stage? I mean, were you thinking big picture or anything? Thinking results?
I was thinking results. Yeah, it's like first day. Like I've shot that range a few times, so I knew like each ends are kind of difficult. You know, you get to one end, like stages 1 through 2, 3.
Hmm.
You get to the other end, 18 through 20. The wind gets really dynamic there. You start kind of shooting across the range, and then you kind of get into more of a consistent wind through the middle.
Hmm.
So I kind of got beat up the first day a little bit towards the end of the range, and then
Yeah.
I knew to stay with it because you kind of get into some easier, more consistent wind, and then same with day 2. Cleaned the PRS barricade cage, which was a 9-point improvement from my previous time I shot it at Derek's match. So that was nice.
I've been there.
Yeah. And then we go to the other side of the range, and I wanted to check scores because I knew I was running good, but I was like, I'm going to get through these stage 11 and 12. I was second
Yep.
shooter on stage 11, and unfortunately, Fraser McKenzie, great guy, but he brought stage 1 dope to stage 11. So with the new wind, so that was no help. So I kind of shot that stage first, and then I went to the
Yeah.
next stage first. And
Frazier was shooting pretty good too, wasn't he?
he was, yeah.
Yeah.
He was struggling, just kind of. He was telling me, field style match, like he was missing on the pro side, and he thought it was on the weak side because you catch the dust on the other side of the plate. He's used to berms. Chris is notoriously tough for that. I remember that adjustment period. When I first started shooting it, I was thinking elevation. I was changing elevation all the time, and you gotta trust that. It's usually when sometimes your bullet's hitting 80 yards behind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So then you check your scores at that point after what, stage 2, 3?
After I got through 12, second stage,
12,
I cleaned both those.
yeah.
Like, okay, I know I'm sitting good, and I looked, and Matt Den was only 2 back from me. Another North Dakota shooter.
Yeah,
I was like,
I
man,
hadn't
Matt.
seen his name in a while.
Yeah, it was nice to see him shoot good. We're vying for the Better Dakota trophy, which is a big deal in the Dakotas.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he
Yes.
probably was feeling that.
Yeah, all of a
Yep.
sudden he's down too. It's like, man, I got to keep the gas on here. And then it
Yeah,
got
I
to
remember-
97 degrees, and
It was
started
97
It
degrees.
got to 97, and I was like, I shot this positional stage. I walked over to the next stage, and it was like sweat's just running down my face. And Rowdy's like, "Are you okay?" And the RO was like, "Hey, I don't want anybody going down on this stage." So I just
Oh my
I
God.
sat on the cooler for a while and drank like a electrolyte drink, and thankfully I came around. Yeah, but I was feeling a little hot
Okay.
for a while there.
Well, yeah, I wonder if that's what kind of
Wow.
took Matt down a little bit. I wonder what happened. Do you know what happened to him or anything, or you just pretty much stayed sharp?
He
And
well, then he kind of had to shoot that loop, and he dropped some points there, and
yeah,
we kind of got where the wind got a little squirrely at times too. Like it just
Okay.
it let off and it picked back up, so it kind of like come from around you like 6:30 to a 5:30, then it picked back up to a 7:30. So you're shooting through that whole clock value.
Oh my gosh.
Like stage 12, I wrote down 9 columns, and it was the 9th column I wrote down as what I ran. And it was completely different than what I had. I just wrote it down last second, waiting to shoot the stage. Wind kept changing.
Gosh, so probably going into the last couple stages, given those conditions, you probably didn't feel as though you had it, or did you think, oh, this is probably I got this at this point?
Second to last stage, stage 15, was a prairie dog troop line. It's notoriously tough. You get to bring up Rowdy. He shoots prairie dogs all the time. He was sending me videos on Sunday. He shot like 10 dogs. He walks up, gets a 4. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we knew Saturday morning like that's going to be a tough stage. Sometimes you get an 8 on that stage and you feel great. And
Yeah.
wind held on me. Was able to get it clean, and I knew I was a good spot on 16.
Okay. So 16 was your last stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seemed like
I
you
mean,
Well,
you
had at
had
least 7 or so, like, you could have
yeah,
gotten
well,
a 3, I
it
think, and
well, it's funny, like, well, 16, like, Rowdy and I came up with a plan before, and we're like, 4 tenths first target, 6 tenths second, 4 on the third, and it was like a troop line started at 500, went out to 900 with a big pan,
yeah,
and the guy before me shot it with 7 tenths, 1 mil, and 1.2 mil, and if I would have shot the 4.64, which nobody could shoot, it would have never worked. Yeah, I would have cleaned it with it. Like,
Ah!
bizarrely enough, like the wind went back to what I thought it was, but nobody else could. That wouldn't hit any plates. Really,
whoa.
it,
So I mean, sometimes I mean, you need a little bit of luck to get a win, right? Where
you know, it's kind of
for
seemed
some
like
reasons, yeah, stuff like that works out.
maybe I just wrote down my wind, and the wind gods just favored that. I don't know,
That's
but yeah, I'm
crazy.
glad it worked out.
Yeah, yeah, man. So win by 5 impacts, dropped 2 on your last one, so you were going up. You're up by 7 there, abouts, right?
Yep, I had the tiebreaker on Ulicki, I
You did.
believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. But we could take a look again here. Uh, time last stage 114.48. Was that him
I
or
think
you?
Ulicki dropped one, so
Oh, okay. Okay. So you were, yeah, yeah. He dropped one on it. There you go. Dang. Yep. Another guy that needs to eventually get a win here. He's been shooting well, but
Yeah, I was secretly rooting for him after day 1 because I was like, "Oh, yeah, Josh, let's get it done," and
yeah,
but then, yeah, it's not like you can root against Ted once he kinda jumped up there. I was like, "Well, let's see who wins this."
yeah, yeah.
Of course,
I
Matt was
find it
in there
hard
too,
to
so it was
I
yeah.
I find it hard to root against anybody that's in the Midwest. I don't know why. Like, and it's Rowdy, it's Ted, it's Sam. Who else is in your guys' crowd? Right,
I shoot Derek a lot, and then,
Derek
shoot with a couple
Davidson.
Okies a lot of times. I don't know if they're considered
Yeah,
Midwest or they're
they're not
a little
Midwest.
further
No
No,
south.
way.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Oklahoma is separate, right? We don't root for those
yeah.
guys. Kansas is kind of borderline. Those, yeah, the gray
Mhm.
area, but like that upper Midwest, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Meanwhile, everybody in Kansas and Oklahoma is like, Ken, what are you saying right now? I'm from the upper Midwest, so it is what it is.
Yeah, they're closer to
Yeah,
Texas. It's more the South.
there, they are. And
Are
Oklahoma is just so good.
are you gonna be at the Barrel Maker, Ken?
That's what it looks
Me
like. Signed up for it, huh?
Okay, good
Yep.
deal.
Yeah,
Once
I've never been. I don't know if I shot when it was still around. Might have been the very beginning,
We
but
hosted it 2019, 20, 21, and 22. It was only 4 years.
Yeah, that
So,
was the last
22,
year I went, 22, that was the only year I
mm,
went, was the last year you had it.
yeah, that's fun.
yeah, I think I started in 21, so I never did make it
Okay.
over there.
Okay.
And to be clear, it's not Tucker Schmidt's hosting it. Awesome.
Mhm.
And unfortunately, it's not on the same property. It is a couple
Yeah.
hours away. I'll say this though to pimp that match out. It's only about 45 minutes from Wisconsin Dells, which is like a huge family water slides, the whole camping, the whole bit. So like if there's a match that your family can tag along to and have a better time doing that while you're off shooting, like it's it. Like it's good. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm looking forward to it.
Now
Should be good.
did you shoot a
Yeah.
25 by 47,
I
Ted?
was gonna ask
I
that.
did. Yep. I It was Sunday afternoon. I screwed a brand new barrel on and put 70 rounds on it and put 70 more on Tuesday. And I showed up on Friday and put 15 more with the chrono on it. And I'd never shot it over 100 yards until I got to the match.
Well, that's good
And
to know it works for somebody to do that.
it,
That's
yeah, new lot of bullets.
just okay. Yeah.
It
New
Unreal.
worked out,
optic,
you know.
just threw an optic that day on there
No,
probably too.
everything else was proven.
Sure.
The custom curve, it just seems like I put the speed in and the custom curve on, and it works.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Um, decent qualifier score. I mean, 90. You got 100. I mean, Barrel Maker's not a qualifier, so that should replace this. I mean, I would be hard pressed to bet against you, Ted.
It would be
Yeah,
nice to drop that 88. Yeah, for
yep,
sure.
Hmm.
yeah. I think you'll be sitting in a pretty decent spot then.
It's
You know, come
nice having the 100. What are you shooting next?
Just a barrel maker. That's my last
that
match of the year.
that's
Oh,
it.
last one. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
just didn't kind of get the scores I wanted this year. Just what it was.
let's
I
see
got to figure
here.
out how to shoot in the Mirage. I don't know what the trick is to that. It's
Yeah.
Find
low.
windier places to shoot.
Uh,
Right?
in Iowa and a Clay's match, I just got eaten up for a while, both matches. I don't know if I
Dang.
need
Man.
less zoom or more zoom or
What are
what it
you
is.
typically shooting it on?
20, 22 power, I feel like.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Just got
Yeah.
to figure it out, I guess.
Currently 54th with 278. And Tony Rocco is right in front of you. So,
Ah,
yeah.
is this current or is that
This is
possibly
current.
okay? That is current.
Yeah, this is current. Well, let me before I just uh,
Well, I'll
this
try
is
to
your profile, yeah.
avoid picking you, Ted. Most of my picks tend to underperform. I think I just drag them down somehow, so I will not pick you since you need a solid score.
I, I always like getting picked, I'm not going to lie. Just after Clay picked me so
Okay,
many
well,
times, like,
I
man, I
warned
keep
you.
letting this guy down.
We'll have to have Clay on the week of the barrel maker and see. It'll be in. You know what? I should get out and actually practice and get ready for that match and see if anybody actually picks me on the show.
I
Shoot that
promise,
match.
get out there and practice. It makes a difference, Ken.
I,
It
I
really
know.
does.
I know. I know.
What do you
I know
think
it does.
what do you think the time limit will be on that match? Like minute
Uh,
45, 2?
Yeah, it's probably 105 or 120. Yeah, yeah. I don't. He won't. It's not like back in the day we did like 90 seconds on Saturday and 70 seconds on Sunday. Tucker came to all those matches, but I don't think anybody enjoyed it.
I struggle to shoot quick. Even a minute 45, it seems like I'm pushing.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
a guy on Sunday actually asked me, he's like, hey, do you think we could tripod this stage? And all I said was, not if you got to be Jeff Geary, or else I don't think you can. Like, there's just no chance.
I did
Yeah.
start practicing that recently. My tripod rear game had gone down the tubes, Ted. I just lived by that, people saying I was good at it, so I just assumed it would be there whenever I called
Mm-hmm.
upon it, and I called
Mm-hmm.
upon it, and it was not there.
No joke.
And I was like, "Oh
Slow.
boy, I forgot how to do this." It was just clunky. It was just everything. So
Mm-hmm.
I actually practiced it. Made a huge difference. I don't think guys are actually practicing tripod rear that much because it
Oh
doesn't take
man.
a lot
Yeah.
of time. I like maybe did 20 minutes for 3 nights, and it was like felt game changing. Hate to use that word,
That's what it is, huh?
Mhm.
20
but
minutes for 3 nights.
it at least
Okay.
kind of got me back to kind of where I was. But I don't know. I bet there's not a lot of people that are spending an hour. Because I've really looked at it. What are you doing? You're hauling a tripod around, and it's kind of a ridiculous thing to do in your like dry fire. It just seems silly. Is this a prudent way to spend my time pulling away a tripod? I just was questioning it, but it did help. It felt a lot better
Mhm.
after an hour over the course of a week. But
Okay.
yeah, anyway, do you
'Kay.
practice tripod rear, Ted?
No, not really.
Yeah,
I did for a
okay.
bit to be able to do it, and it's like, oh, I'm actually kind of not bad at this. And then I just thought I could do it. Yeah, then I pull it out, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a train
Okay.
wreck. You
Okay.
know?
Yeah. So
But I can usually struggle through it, but I can't be quick. It's got to be set up for tripod rear. And
yeah.
I can't be going into the tripod, and
Nah.
yeah, it kind of falls apart.
No,
Or
I think
panic.
I was hoping to try to get better. I think it could be used as a tool on more stages if you could just get super efficient with it. I think it would be very beneficial.
I think that I see very well when I use tripod rear. That's for certain.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
I think
but
that's
I kind
the
of
thing
struggle.
with me.
Sometimes I'll actually get like a left to right wobble. I feel like sometimes with the tripod, I must have tension in the system somewhere.
Like you're fighting it across the target, left, right, left, right,
Yeah,
left, right. Yeah,
yeah,
I do that too. I don't know what it is. Do you use one of those, what does Armageddon call it? The,
rear admiral.
The rear
rear
admiral.
admiral. Do you use one of those?
I do. Yeah, I took about
No,
Yeah,
probably half the fill out of it or so. It comes very full. Tried that.
yeah.
Tried the wee bad one too. I liked them both. I don't even know why. Well, I do know why. The Velcro on the wee bad one kind of was digging into my hand somehow. So
Mhm.
anyway, the rear admiral just felt a hair better to me. So that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
But no, I
What,
don't.
uh
mm,
what percentage of the stages at THS, Ted, were like, barricade versus prone and, like would have actually needed maybe a rear tripod? Probably not many, right?
like Chris, I don't believe is a fan of tripod. You know, he
I
he
agree.
he designs his stages to
Yeah.
shoot with a bipod or bag or just a
Mhm.
bag, and
Shannon.
he'll tease you into trying to use a tripod, I feel like. And then like if you try one, it punishes you. So we kind of just know like not to use one.
Yeah,
Really. It's like set up in a way where you're panning into the target or there's a slope. It just
yeah,
doesn't work out. And all his props are really solid. You know,
yeah,
he had a couple tires, but tires are, what tires are.
yeah,
Um, but no, everything else
yeah,
rock solid.
yeah. I could definitely get that flavor from Chris, where he's a field match shooter, right? Like
Mm,
if the PRS went full, or 80% prone, 90% prone, he'd be happy. You know,
yep. Yeah,
yeah,
South Dakota guys like to shoot prone too, so
yeah,
it's kind of like a 50-50 mix with his match,
yeah.
which is nice. I mean, it's good property for it, and he sure got the
Yeah,
steel for
fantastic.
it as well.
Yeah, there you go, there you
Yeah.
go. That's awesome. So just one more match. What if you win that match? Then great. You're top
Oh,
Oh, if
top
you
there's
30
win
in the
that,
PR.
you have to do another one
there
if you
there's
win that.
there's probably one I could find. I imagine I'd be pretty motivated. I think to
Yeah,
try to do better than a 90 to really get up there.
yeah,
That was a good spot last year, and I had a chance at a black bullet, but I just didn't
yeah,
get it done at the finale.
yeah. Well, hopefully this
So
year, man.
yeah.
It'd be fun to see some Midwest guys do really well. So we'll be
That'll
rooting
be
for you.
different going down to Arkansas. Different style than I'm used to. But I like those. I've been down to Magnolia before. Had a lot of fun down
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it's just different than what I'm used to.
It, they might favor, wouldn't you say, Jeff, the rear tripod?
Yes, I used it a bunch at the match. I think yeah, that's probably why I'm starting to practice it a lot more. I think it could be used down there to advantage
I
potentially.
was wondering if I'd do a 6 dasher to bring down there, or I got a lot of 47 brass. I could do a 6x47 with that new 120 burger, or just take
Could
the
you
horse that got
could?
me there, and a 25 cal. I don't know. I got options.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
those are like three solid options too.
Jeff, if you think well, Ted, have you been there yet to Twisted Barrel?
No,
You haven't been there? So, and Jeff,
no.
you've been there, obviously. If all of a sudden we get like 20-mile-an-hour winds, 25, maybe gusts to 30 all weekend, like if that's the forecast, does a 25-47 get it done?
I
Or is it still dasher country?
I still would bet on a dasher
Okay.
or a GT. I think enough
Sure.
guys are
Yeah.
running like the 120 out of a GT that that combo could win.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I mean, I think a 109 could easily win. Whatever Nate was doing, if he does that, I think
All right.
that would potentially have won.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was extremely
I
solid.
think that was
So
a dasher, wasn't it? I
yeah,
believe you
or
said he was
BRA.
running the day.
I think it was a
BRA, that's
BRA.
right. Yeah, yeah, that's right. You should run them all, but BRA that weekend.
Yeah, I mean, if it did, I guess below 30, but man, I just don't think that's the odds of that are very unlikely.
Right.
Can you
There you
get
go, Ted.
10 to 15-mile-an-hour wind down there?
Oh, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get some
especially
decent wind. There'll be you can create some pretty wide. He can do some pans of at least probably 30, maybe 35 degrees or so. Each
yeah.
sticks targets out in the field, so you'll definitely have kind of and put them up against some trees where it's just hard to get any feedback at all. So he has a lot of options at that range. So I think he could create a pretty cool course of fire for sure. Yeah,
Nice.
should be a solid finale, and hopefully that time of year be nice temperature.
Should be. Probably cool in the morning and hopefully decent in the afternoon. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Well, Ted, it's been good having you on. Man, this is awesome. We'll see you here in Wisconsin. If you haven't squatted yet, we possibly have an option to squat together. That'd be cool.
I think we're squatted up. We got a full
Okay.
squad.
You did. All right.
Yep.
Bunch of North Dakota, South
I'm
Dakota guys coming out.
sure.
Yeah.
Man, I kind of forget. I'm pretty bad at it. Kind of people tell me to jump in this squad, and squat at this
There you
time,
go.
and I don't even like look at it. But
Yep.
yeah, I'm not sure who I'm with.
Heck yeah. Awesome, man. Well, hopefully we'll see you there, and get to see each other in person, and hopefully have a good match. But man, congrats again on the win, and we'll see you here soon.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Congrats again, Ted.
You betcha.
You know what? You know what this looks like, Adam? Indiana.
Yeah, it really does.
It doesn't look that bad.
Well, hold on. So you're 11 hours. Actually, you're only 12 hours away. That's not so bad. When you think Manitoba, but
You're starting in
help me with the
Wisconsin,
town
though?
and yeah, Adam, help me with the town you're in Indiana.
Butlerville.
Butler, that's right. Butlerville, Indiana. There we go. You guys are a little bit apart. Yeah, 17 hours. And the range. This is, let's do a little bit of history lesson for everybody real quick, Adam. The Big Oaks National Wildlife Refuge.
All right.
This is where the Bomber Run was run. Was that your first 2-day Pro Series match?
Yeah, it was our first 2-day in 22.
Yep. So this property here, used to belong. It was all this base, but now you have Big Oaks National Wildlife Refuge, and the gentleman that owned the airstrip and the hangars and stuff like that, right? Didn't he get a big contract from Ford or something
That
like
was
that? That was like, hey, I got, yeah.
Yeah, that's what was going down. It didn't end up going through, but I think he's looking at putting a data center in there now.
Well, of course, yeah,
Yeah,
which is too bad because like it's super cool. Like you drive in, there's I don't know, this big circle here with like barracks, and I mean you're on an army base that was decommissioned in what, the mid '90s.
It was very memorable.
There's a building.
Yeah,
There's a building just
Yeah.
north of the airfield that has like 3 bays of a 100-yard indoor range. That's all
That's
just
crazy.
dilapidated, and it's really cool. There's
Yeah.
barracks, barracks buildings all around it.
Yeah, and this wildlife refuge, this Big Oaks, right? Like, is like inaccessible, right? Like you can't go in most of it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can still get in there. Guys go in there hunting and
Okay.
mushroom hunting and whatnot. There's signs everywhere that tell you to leave unexploded ordnance alone because they're
right.
apparently abundant. There's part of it that the Indiana Air National Guard still uses, and they make strafing runs with the Warthogs, with the A-10s, and
Cool.
helicopters and
Speaking of
whatnot.
the unexploded ordnance, that
Oh my
wasn't what
gosh, yeah.
this was it?
Yeah.
I I hope that's not the unexploded ordnance y'all found and cleaned it up.
No.
That was an awesome trophy. That is
Those
cool.
were
Yeah.
really cool.
That's awesome, man. Well, so all right, did the history lesson here. So Dawson Keene, welcome to the show. Pancake Lake, 2-day Pro Series matches this weekend. Adam Weinberger, welcome to the show. We got Sack Sizzler happening. Let's talk our matches this weekend. So Dawson, what can shooters expect with your course of fire and weather and all the things?
So Pancake Lake's more of a field style match. The venue is pretty cool. It allows us to shoot in just about 270 degrees. So both days, everybody's going to kind of walk in a in a circle around the course of fire. You're never going to be more than 300 yards from your vehicle. Couple hundred yards between stages, and yeah, you're going to shoot just about all directions. Course of fire, there'll be lots of positional stages. I wouldn't say, yeah, there's going to be a few prone, but it should be lots of fun. Weather is going to be hot. I don't know if you guys have looked at the forecast yet, but
Oh man,
I have not.
85 to 90 for you guys. Yeah.
That's not hot.
Well,
No, well,
like,
that's hot for
We're
us.
talking about the Sizzler now in Indiana.
Yeah.
What? All right. What town is Pancake Lake in?
Killarney, Manitoba.
Killarney.
Yeah. There you go.
Manitoba. Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna prove me wrong here.
Yeah, right. No, I'm not proving you wrong. We're gonna do. Yeah, it's 65 right now.
It is 90 on Saturday.
Yeah,
and it is 82% humidity right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful
That's the
Sunday.
killer, is the humidity. Like, and anytime we get warm here, it's humid. Yeah. What are our winds looking like for the weekend?
It says 7 mile an hour on Saturday, 15 Friday, and 9 on Sundays. 10 to 15, right?
So I need to put some smaller targets up maybe for Saturday.
Yeah.
That's a little light compared to this time of year normally. Y'all normally have a little more wind?
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, the one year we had on Sunday, we had 28 to 32 mile an hour winds. And then we finished in time, and literally as everybody was packing up their trucks, there was a dust storm that came through. Like something from Hollywood. You could see it coming from the west, and it was just a wall of frickin' dust. And it was horrible. Like, we got done prizes presentation, and everybody was out of there as quick as you could. Like, it was it was bad. So we see some wind. Yeah.
Does a dust storm happen regularly, once a year, or
well,
is that like a once in a lifetime thing that you saw?
So we were running the match in early June then. So crops still aren't, very tall, and you still get lots of dust from the field. Now it wouldn't happen just because there's so much vegetation on the fields and stuff. But we did have another bad one actually this spring too. That was much the same. So every once in a while it seems. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping for good weather. Last year was rain on Sunday. Last year was not very nice, but it seems to be the trend in Canada for matches this year.
Raining matches.
Yeah. Dude. Cactus Cup was horrible. Yeah.
Yep. That was the one Noel won, right?
Yeah. Heard about that.
Just absolutely brutal.
Yeah. But well, that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Can't predict the weather.
I mean, Precision Rain Series some weekends.
Yeah.
Adam, it looks like cooler weather than usual, right? Because it's usually 90 to 100 high humidity.
We're kind of looking out. I mean, Fred and I were out there this weekend, buttoning up the course fire, moving a few targets around. And Saturday, I believe the heat index was like 105. And then Sunday it was better. But looking forward to next weekend, it looks like the humidity is going to be down a little bit, and the heat index is going to be right around the high temp, which is like upper 80s on Saturday and low 90s on Sunday. So it has been and definitely could be a lot worse.
Oh yeah, I mean, looking at Thursday, Friday weather where it's 78 or 79, low mid 50s. Can you imagine?
No, I thought I looked up the wrong Butlerville when I looked at it earlier today. I was like, oh, that's the wrong spot. And I was like, wait a minute.
I'm really kind of hoping that weather pattern pushes back a couple of days. Friday, Friday for the tune-up looks awesome.
Yeah,
unbelievable, unbelievably good.
Yeah. Fortunately for the shooters, I guess. I mean, the wind is like nothing. I think it's going to be like 5 mile an hour all weekend.
Okay.
So we're expecting some high scores.
Yeah, and I guess go ahead and explain the range. I mean, you did this back in
Yeah,
February
yeah,
or March when we did this, but yeah, explain kind of the layout and all that.
yeah. So it's literally a field match. We're in the middle of what used to be a 100-acre bean field.
Hmm.
It's since been planted in grass for the cows, and it's a full-time membership range now, 2A farms. It gets
Yeah.
cut several times a year and baled. Hopefully he's not giving the cows lead poisoning, but we've put a bunch of berms up out there and done
Yep.
a ton of work to the firing line. We've got asphalt millings on the firing line now. The big change for this
Oh,
match is
what a
that
beautiful
teardrop
picture
shape.
on Google Maps
Oh
here.
yeah, that
Yeah.
teardrop shaped field right behind the firing line.
Yep.
That is the new parking area.
Heck yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So
Yep.
instead of
Yep.
shooters having
Nice.
to walk 200 yards down the tree line from the pasture, we're
Yeah,
gonna park
from
them
way
all
to the
right
right.
there.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that's huge for me.
Yeah.
You're limping around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. But yeah, I mean, our biggest concern, Sunday when we were proofing this thing was all the damn smoke coming down from Canada.
Oh my gosh, dude.
uh,
Dude.
I know we don't have it as bad as you guys have had it, but like there were some targets. I mean, these targets are painted white against a green grass backdrop from like shooting up on one of the towers, and you couldn't see, like, there was just this haze in the air, and there were
Yeah.
several targets that we couldn't find them, through the scope,
Yeah.
and you barely see them through binos. So we didn't really move anything, but we kind of outlined the white targets in red paint, and that made them pop quite a bit more. But
Yep.
from what I'm seeing, that's supposed to be out of here by the weekend, and be
Yeah.
a lot clearer. So
I'm trying to find a map like on my
Yeah, I didn't
phone.
think it had
There
gone that far south. Obviously,
Yeah.
it
oh,
did.
I tell you,
it's
one of
absolutely
the
wild here in Wisconsin.
one of
Really?
the wildest things I've ever seen. We were proofing stages, and we've got these head targets in Fred's old mud electric van out there in the field. And Sunday we go to shoot this stage, and I'm looking through the binos, and I'm like, Fred, where's the head in the back door of that van? And he looks and
Yeah.
he's like, I don't know. It rained last night. Did it fall over? And so like we drive out there in the side by side, and we're like 50 yards away, and I'm like, I don't even see a post. And we get 40 yards away, and Fred's like, I see the post, but there's no head on it. And we get like 20 feet away
40
from this
yards.
van, and we get like 20 feet from this van, and the head just appears. Like there was this
That's
white
crazy.
haze behind it, and it's the most insane thing I've ever seen. Getting out there, and it was like a ghost. It just appeared out of nowhere.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Man, it's crazy. Like as soon as the wind started, and most of these are north of Minnesota. And I guess that's Manitoba, right?
Ontario.
It's between like well, yeah, I guess it's Ontario on the far western end of
Yeah.
Ontario. But like um it got really bad. I mean, and I'm not really sensitive to a lot of this stuff, but like last week, Thursday, I was outside for an hour and I was just talking to one of my neighbors. And that was at like the noon hour. And then I went back in, started doing some more work. I could not drink enough water throughout the day.
Yeah.
Like my throat hurt. I was like, man, that's crazy. Like it's actually that bad outside, and the air quality index,
Yeah.
which whatever you look at it and you're like, well, they're over exaggerating things. I was like, no, that's legit. I'm glad we weren't having a
yep.
match during that. Yeah.
Man.
But then it blew like south. Like the winds were coming from the northwest and it kind of blew everything south. And then I think it was Saturday we were out and the wind switched and it got really calm for a little bit and then things were clear. And then the wind started blowing from the south and it blew all the smoke back in. Like within an hour, it was like, oh, the smoke's back. Yeah,
Wild.
hopefully barrel maker time we won't have it. Hopefully you won't have it this weekend.
Yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
looking at the forecast, they're saying that the rain midweek is supposed to, kind of settle it, and there's a cold front coming in, midweek that's gonna kind of settle all that stuff down.
Awesome.
So,
Dawson, where are the
but
fires relative to where you're at? They're to the east, aren't
To
they?
the east,
And
yeah.
probably okay.
Yeah. Manitoba's been wet this year. We've had lots of rain in the south. We had a nasty hailstorm that come through first week of July. Everybody, like Killarney, it was just like a swath. It literally, bean fields and canola fields, it just looks like they've been harvested. Everything was gone. Everybody's
Because of
vehicles,
hail?
because of hail. Yeah. Everybody's vehicles are smashed and houses wrecked, and I've got some insurance claims going. So we've had lots of rain and some hail. So nothing really for fires, no major fires in Manitoba anyways. Yeah. Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah. It's been
Unreal. So will you have lots of mirage to deal with during the match?
typically we
Adam,
don't.
I'm getting into you a second here.
Typically we don't actually. I had I had one stage that I wanted to shoot to the north that was going to be about half a mile across a canola field.
Mhm.
And it was looking really, really good. And that where the match site is didn't get hail, but got lots of rain, and there's like a bumper crop of canola there. So it is just grown too much, and I won't be able to see the targets anymore. So I think that stage probably would have had some mirage, but for the most part, it's usually pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Adam, a little different story down there in the two-way farms. Seems like
yeah,
it's
yeah,
mirage
we've
is
got
the one thing you just
all
got
the
to deal with,
mirage.
right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we try. I mean, we try to elevate. We try to elevate things as much as we can. Some of the
Yeah.
props that have high and low positions, we're trending more towards shooting the taller positions.
Sure.
We've got two towers and a connex to shoot off of to get up out of it. But there's just there's a few of the stages that it's going to be an issue. Guys are going to have to
Mhm.
really watch their bullets. Because they'll just and some of the targets are kind of skinny vertically, so
Mm.
we've got a lot of animal targets and we've got some truing bars. Fortunately, the truing bars we shoot from an elevated position typically. So
Are y'all thinking of putting the mover in, or how's it running these days?
no, and until we find the time to install a concrete foundation mover, kind of like what I built at Red Brush, or probably similar to what Shannon has down at K&M. We're not messing with them. I
Yeah,
mean, we've
awesome.
had so many movers that have just failed, or they'll go down in the middle of the match, and there's nothing I hate more than having to throw out a stage in a match. So we're over the movers until we get something bulletproof built.
how many
Excellent.
how many matches are running movers now in states?
Can-Am, probably
Alabama,
Twisted Barrel.
Gunline, yeah, just a few,
Gamma.
and they're
Yeah, a
probably
few
mainly
left.
in the southeast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had
Matt does
run
up
one.
at
Yeah,
MKM, right?
Yep. Yep.
yeah.
We had run one for a few years as well, and it was always bulletproof. We never had any issues. But like you, Adam, it I don't ever want to have to throw a stage out, and it's been
Yeah.
good for years and years and years. But that's not something you can just swap a target on and keep going. If it fails, you
Right.
got to toss it.
Yeah,
Let's
the one I built at Red Brush is on a vertical concrete wall, and the track is like two pieces of 1.5 inch round pipe, and it's got two V groove rollers on the top and one on the bottom, and kind of a
Yeah,
triangular shaped trolley, and that thing just runs.
yeah.
let's here why don't we do some picks here? The four of us. I'm gonna and I have to usually I just go last. Um you guys can see my screen. Usually I do, but
That's
we
fair.
have
You go last, so you can get the first double
Uh,
pick.
I do. That is 100% true. No joke. Why don't we do this? I'm just gonna have Excel do random number generation for the 4 of us. We'll go lowest number to highest number in that order. If there's a tie, I'll run it again and the lowest number for those 2. Okay. So, I guess we're going 3 decimal places. So not likely to be a
Hopefully we
tie.
don't have a tie. Yeah.
Oh, and it's
Wow. How about that?
That's crazy that it. So there must
0.33.
be something in Excel for. Yeah, I got 0.33, and Adam's got 1.97. Or should I do it one more time? Would one more time seem fair?
Oh no, that's fine. I don't
No,
care.
I'm
Is
good
that
with
what we're doing?
whatever.
No, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I was
So
just teasing.
it'll go Ken. Well, you weren't wrong though.
It may have
See, and I
generated
just hit
your.
tab and it redid it.
It may have
Was it?
generated your hit percentage, Ken. 33. That might be your hit percentage in PRS.
Could be. Yeah, wait. Yeah, we'll prove
We'll
that
see.
when we get
Especially if you
to,
shoot sportsman.
Oof. No, I think I'm going to try open. I think I'm going
Okay.
to shoot open. I think I'm actually
deal.
going to. I'm going to put my best foot forward. All right, so I'm just going to delete this out of here. So Ken, Adam, Jeff, and Dawson, clear those out.
All right.
All right. On the left is the pick. Can you guys see that? All right, I'll zoom in a little bit further here.
Boy, I can't. but,
Picks for
I'm on
this
my phone,
weekend.
so
Okay. Oh boy. Here I make it a little bit bigger. I usually sort them so you get pro, semi-pros, marksman, am, and then we got a bunch of unclassed guys. So Dawson, explain that to me. So are most of these guys just Canadian shooters that are like, hey, there's a match in my backyard. Of course I'm going to be there.
They are, yeah.
Cool.
And it took a while for the Pro Series to get going in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Apex was 2024 was their first match, and then a few last year. So I think it's just taken a while for guys.
They had a huge match. They had a huge match this year. I mean,
Yeah, they
that thing
did.
was
Yeah.
heavily attended.
Yeah.
That was big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's why. Yeah.
Okay. So Keith Baker, Chris Hallian, Michael Bay, Noel Greasley, Sam Gearing. Man, even the semi-pros are pretty good here. Adam
They
Glatt,
are.
Jeff
Yeah.
Scobie, Rusty Thriller. Man, I feel compelled to take Keith Baker 2 weeks in a row, right?
Yeah, I don't know why you're taking so long.
Well,
I was
Sam Gearing
texting him earlier today. I don't know. He didn't seem too enthused about it. I can show you his text messages. If I wouldn't pick him if I was you. I wouldn't pick him.
We talked to him earlier. We know how enthused he is.
Yeah. Yeah, Dawson's gonna. Yeah, he's playing him down, and
he just completely blew my plan right out of the water. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Adam, who you taking?
I'm taking Baker.
2 weeks in a row. Okay.
I thought I was going to be taking Sam, but I'll take Noel.
You're taking Noel. I think. Yeah. I agree with all 3 of those.
I think he won last time I picked him, so I'm at least off to a better start.
Yep. Chris or Michael or Scobie, who are you going? Are you going to take the Canadian Scobie? I think that would be a good pick too.
For me, you're asking me, my turn?
Yeah. You get 2.
Double.
You get 2.
I get 2. Okay, well, here's what we're gonna do. So I get this stupid coin. It's a Canadian toonie, so this is a $2 coin. I'm sure you guys would love this thing. So the heads is heads.
I got some toonies here.
And the other one is a polar bear. So tails is a polar bear. So heads, Jeff, you can call it. Heads will be Jeff Scobie, and tails will be Chris Hoyen. Okay? So I'll flip it. And you can call it, Jeff. Tails. It's a tails polar bear. So that's Chris Hoyen, right?
Chris
That's what we
Hoyen?
said. Yep. Okay, so then I get one more pick.
You do.
Okay, we're gonna go down the list to that unclassed section, the big list at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
Some sleepers.
Yeah. You know what? I gotta pick an underdog. Find Kyle Hosseluk on there. See where he is.
Right here.
Yeah. So Yeah.
Kyle Hassel, give us his backstory. This is Kyle's
He,
preview of
he's
moment in the
he's
spotlight.
he's due. He he shoots well, and he's been practicing a lot, and he's going to some American matches. He's always top three, it seems, in Manitoba. He's due. Yeah, I know how hard he works, and yeah, he's a good shooter. He was finished 20th, I think, this past weekend.
Here he is. With
That's the
Engaged
guy.
Precision.
Yeah.
He's from Miami, Manitoba.
Manitoba, yeah. Little different climate, yeah, little different.
It's
So
like, whoa.
yeah, yeah.
Chuta-Tika? Is that you think that's true? Tika and Sixth
It
Ashes?
is true. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
you betcha. So I'm gonna go with Kyle. He's due. Yeah.
Okay. He shoots IBI barrels. Recent new partner of the PRS. Yeah, he was 5th at Sarapple Cactus Cup, and that was an absolutely brutal match.
Yeah. Yeah.
20th last
Okay.
weekend at THS.
And he had a really
Yep.
good match at Saprel. There was the Sunday. There was a couple stages on the Sunday that, yeah, I mean, everybody had those stages on Sunday, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. We got a new person to consider, Kyle Hoslik. Okay. Good luck this weekend, Kyle. Jeff Gary, you want me to stick down by the unclassed people? You're gonna pull somebody out? Shoot a sportsman?
I'd take a recommendation, but for my next one, I'll take Michael Bay there.
Michael Bay. Okay. You're taking the last
I'll take
pro
the
class.
last pro guy. Just
Yep.
got to keep those pros feeling loved.
There you go. Adam?
I'm going to take Scobie.
Damn it.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's been
Okay.
shooting well too. Like let's actually take a look at Scobie real quick.
He's been on fire.
Yeah. Well, he shot a ton this spring, right? I
Mhm.
mean, he was all over the South shooting. Let's see here.
Definitely trending.
Yeah.
Oh.
January, February, March.
Oh, yeah, it's not in order.
Gravestone. He was at Clay's, MDT Barrel Burner, Snake River. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 PRS matches. So like, yeah, with the 7th. Last weekend, trending. I mean,
so those are just
recent,
pro
top
series
10.
matches that you had up there, Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
This
been
is
shooting
just the pro series.
a ton of regional matches and rimfire matches too.
Yeah.
He's got to be ready to go on a run.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all right. Look at
there you go.
regionally.
Yeah.
This is back to back to back matches, weekends. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad, Jeff? You're the only one in this crowd that could attest to winning.
Well, it
matches.
depends on he's trending. If the first two go well, sometimes I've had it go both ways.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. I was chatting with Jeff earlier today, getting his sense on how he was feeling, but you guys picked him before I could, and I was asking whether it'd be him or Hoyen, and so Jeff was the driver on the way back from their match, and he said shooting 3 weekends in a row seemed like a good idea at the time, but he's a little pooped, but then he says Chris got lots of sleep on the way home, so maybe I should pick Chris. So it worked out. Yeah.
This will energize him getting picked second. Yeah.
I'm doing a little bit of poking around real quick here. I was looking at Onchuk and Elart probably. Both those guys have been top 25 or so.
I definitely
Frazier,
know Eric Zado. I definitely know that name. Did you look him up?
Eric Zado. Yeah, I have seen that name recently. Let's take a look. I should probably I'll just do this.
There's a lot of names that are coming to Pancake this weekend.
Minnesota?
I didn't know. It's 15 Americans coming, so that's awesome.
That is good. Yeah.
Well,
So 80
I don't
and
know where
175. He's only really shot this year, it looks like. Well, I mean, this doesn't go back yet, so
yeah, I don't know.
Working on it. How about Ellsworth? Dustin 25-47. Is that 25-47 going to be the the caliber to win it?
I don't
New
know.
York, Lakes Mills, Minnesota. He's done well up there. All right, I'll stop wasting our time here. One more. Wow, look how many bothas are in impact scoring. Ernst,
There's a lot of both this.
Yeah.
right?
Ernst is
Um,
solid too. He's put up some good scores too.
wow, okay.
He's from South Africa, and
Oh yeah,
he been in Canada here for about 12,
yeah.
10 or 12 years. Yeah.
I'm taking him. Ernst, you're my
Oh,
guy this weekend.
nice.
We're gonna do that. Taking a marksman here, and I got another one. I'm gonna take Rusty from. Oh,
Uh,
wait.
Oh
Add
oh,
up his
no,
tag.
card lays, card played.
oh, I've been known to miss that. I didn't even see that again.
That was close.
That was close.
All right, let me. Estelle Boone. That sounds familiar too. Um, she's from Canada. I think Estelle is on the Canadian team too, right? For IPRF.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna go with her. I lost her here. Estelle. Here we go. All right, back to Adam.
I think I'm going to pull a Clay, and based on name alone, I'm going to take Buster Vollmer.
Buster. Where did I go down?
Buster.
Oh yeah, Buster Volmer.
There he is. Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see if Buster's got any history yet. I like the strategy though. Buster Volmer. He's got a profile picture.
It's a good start.
Yeah. I mean, there's some history. Okay, but he doesn't have any PRS history. He's got Precision Rifle Outlaw ID and Western Precision Rifle, which that's a tough organization to shoot in. PRS Regional
Looks like he
Series
did
11.
a lot of matches there.
Yeah. Well, this is all this year. So yeah, he's not West shooter.
Huh?
Okay. Ton of matches.
My dark horse.
Okay. I like it. All right, Buster.
Dawson, you got any more unclassed kind of sleepers down
No,
there?
I'm gonna go with Hunter Oncha.
Oh, you're gonna go with Hunter. I needed to do something for myself.
Well,
I'll say that if that's who he wants. Let's go
I mean,
with
Adam Glatt. I mean, he is semi-pro.
I'll take Adam.
Let's give
Throw
Adam
him on there.
a moment here. Rimfire shooter.
Okay. Hey,
No,
good
1, 2,
rimfire
2.
shooter.
Good rimfire shooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super good. 1, 2, 2. It's Afro.
Yeah, we'll take it.
There you go. I miss our old profiles where you could see all this stuff, but so that's coming back. But where you see like, oh, they've shot 125 matches, and you look and it's 40 rimfire, 40 regional, 40 pro series, and you get the whole picture.
Sure.
Dawson, you get a couple picks here. You're going to take Hunter Onchuk, right?
Yeah, I jumped a gun there. Here, I thought it was my turn, but it was Jeff's turn.
Yeah.
Good thing he didn't
Well, I
take
was
my turn.
asking. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. That was dirty.
No, Jeff wouldn't do that. Jeff's a gentleman.
All right, so Hunter, scroll down a little bit for me there.
Oh, back to the unclassed.
Yeesh.
Oh,
Yeah, keep a little. I'll go down a little further in the unclassed. I got one in mind that's
I think I
classed.
saw my next one. Yeah.
Frank Heisler is always a good shooter. He's pretty steady.
Frank?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Whoa. No, I just wanted to give him a shout out there. Yeah. Let's go back up and go to Kelby Hammer.
Hammer.
Oh, that
I was
name
about
is
to pick that just on name alone.
that.
Hammer.
Yeah.
I think that name is really from Midwest.
He's an MD as well. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So he shot a decent number of pro matches here. He's got 3: THS, Leopold, Bullet Central. Been trending upward. Well, no, THS, but okay. Gelby Hammer. Congrats. Where did he go? There he is. Okay, back to Jeff.
All right, one more. Let's throw in. You know what? I'm gonna take Rusty, even though he's tactical.
No joke. Okay.
We're letting him join this team.
Adam.
So I'm just looking around here. Find a John Penner in the list there. What division's he shooting?
Is it PIN?
PENNER. Yeah.
John Penner, unclassed, open.
I'll take him.
Taking him. Do we want to look him up?
Yeah, who is that?
Yeah.
He just shows 2 pro matches on his profile. He finished 20th at Apex.
Oh, at Apex. Yeah. How did you find him? Did you just keep clicking?
I was just scrolling through names. Yep.
Nice pick. Good luck, John. Yep. I'm gonna take I saw him here, Mike Aishelman. He's actually from the Midwest here. So I'll take him as my last pick. Awesome. All right. Let's here, let me hit save on this. And then let's move over to Sack Sizzler. So we'll go in this order here. Looks like I am dead last now. So it'll go Adam, Jeff,
me.
Yep. And Dawson Ken.
Okay.
Yep. Adam, Jeff, Dawson, and yeah, every time I hit a key or enter or something like that, it just redoes that. So all right. Oh man, Adam, you have 134 coming, 133. Now, I do notice on here, where was it? Both you and Fred were signed up for this match. Yeah, Fred Mudd and Adam Leonberger.
Yeah, we should be out of there now.
Can you tell? Why were you in there to begin with? Just see if registration works?
No, I put us in there and we proved the course of fire and score ourselves in Impact. Just as we're going through, and then I didn't do well. And Fred would probably kill me if I tell people how he shot. So no, there were some hiccups. We changed a few stages after shooting them, just realizing that these are probably a little on the difficult side.
Okay.
I mean, I think Fred dropped in the neighborhood of 23. But it was like they were all on a couple of stages that were just really asinine. Like we were a little overzealous in our stage design, and
sure.
After shooting them, we're like, we'll ease up on this a little bit. Yep.
Too much.
Yep.
Love it. All right. Well, let's take a look. So, Adam, you get first overall pick here, and there is 38 pros.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a stacked field.
Don't be surprised. I mean, like this year you had 5 or 6 pros. I mean, you probably have double that next year and double that the year after. I mean, that's just kind of the way things go.
I was just thinking that I'm going to have a hard time coming up with some picks. All these new names for me down there, and all the pros. You guys got the inside scoop here. I recognize a few.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Yep.
Man, I'm gonna take my boy Chad Heckler on this one. He's podiumed at every match we've held, and he's just due. He's due. I know he's been putting in the work, and he's getting ready for Worlds, and I think he can pull it off. Nothing against Jeff, but if Jeff was 100%, I may say Jeff.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, so Chad's shooting open though. I wonder if he's shooting his 308, but just in open.
He might be, because he talked about running like the 210s or something like that. Big, heavy 308
Wow.
bullets. Yeah, just to see.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and
Well,
Heavy
we
Mirage, that
shall
might
see.
be.
We
Yeah,
shall see.
I don't know.
I'm going to take Ben Gossett, defending champ. I believe he won last year.
Yep, he did.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
a good pick.
could have won handily. I believe he dropped a few on the last stage.
Oh, he
And
did,
made
yeah.
it close.
He did.
He did that for you guys.
Yeah. Dawson?
Okay, I got one in mind. Scroll down a little bit for me there. Okay, that's
Man.
good.
Man, there's a lot of good shooters that are going to be there
No
this weekend.
kidding. No kidding. You know what? I'm going to pick Fraser McKenzie.
You can't pick a U.S. guy, can you?
I guess that's what I'm unintended, but yeah. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah. I've shot a couple matches with Fraser now, and oh man, he's a blast to shoot with. Yeah.
He could absolutely do it, right? Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I mean, he's good fella, and man, he's been close.
Yeah. We were in Iowa.
He shot our last two.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were.
What were you saying, Dawson? Iowa? Yeah.
Iowa. So squadding with him, and he was talking to Justin, and he's like, "You're hitting the water tower. You got the water tower." Water tower? He's like, what do you mean the water tower? He's like, yeah, the water tower right on the target. You're getting the water tower. Oh, you're hitting the T-post, you mean? Yeah, the T-post. Oh man.
And he's been at our last two matches, and he hangs up, Saturday evening and drinks way too much with Brad, and he is just he's a hoot to be around. He's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Last year at Frostbite, it was him and Seppo, and
that's a combo.
they were a handful together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were drinks at the hotel afterwards, and he was sitting there, and he grabbed somebody's Game Changer bag. I won't say what brand it was, and he grabs this thing. He's like, "Whose bag's this? It's like a bloody turkey." He's like shaking it around. He's like, squeeze it. It's like a freaking turkey. Whose bag is this?
You got the accent down for sure.
Yeah.
There was a few other phrases in there. I kept it a little PG, but yeah.
Oh man, I'm taking a look at the semi-pros here too. I mean, there's like Gabriel Dallas. Like he could easily do well here. Cody Hollner shot really well last week in New York. Man. Eddie Foss now. Love that guy. I haven't seen him in probably 3 years. He comes down to your match pretty
he shoots
once a year at least,
he shoots
right?
about all of our he shoots like almost every one of our regional matches.
No joke. Oh man. Okay.
Yep.
And Derek Warren here, Dave O. We're gonna do 5 picks. Just saying that right now. Because there's too many guys I want to pick.
Way too much goodness in there.
Yeah, yep. Seriously. All right. I'm gonna take 2 in a row. I'm gonna take both Josh's from up this way, Edged and Ulicky.
Coming off good matches, both of them.
Both of them are. Yeah. We're gonna see how they do. All right, back to you, Dawson. I didn't identify anybody. Seppo coming?
Yeah, see if he can get an all-international team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, scroll down for me there. There's a name that caught my eye. That's good. Matt Sabaka?
Matt Sabaka. I figured that's who you were taking because you said Iowa earlier, and I mean, Matt could easily do well here. Yep.
Yeah, you missed the boat there. We got Teresa in there as well.
Oh yeah,
Another international.
from yep.
Well, Ken, I think I'm going to selfishly take myself just so I can be on the same team as
I love it.
Ben Gossett.
I love it. You don't even have. I mean, you could be shameful about that. I would absolutely, if I was as good as you, I would absolutely.
Well, I was
select
thinking I
myself
might be able
every
to
time.
get myself for the 4th round, but I didn't want to wait in case. So
Yeah.
we'll take myself now.
Okay, Adam, you get 2 here.
Oh man, I was torn between 2, so I guess that helps me out a bunch. I'm gonna take Levi Wilson.
I love Levi. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he is shot well there a lot.
Yeah, he won one of them. I was thinking he won Sizzler last year, but I think that was Gossett, so Levi must have been the year before.
He won the Frostbite one, I think, last year.
Okay.
Because it was early.
Okay.
Yeah, February match maybe.
Yeah, you guys got a lot better memory than I do. They all run together for me.
I shot with him that weekend. I'll never forget. Yeah, being that shocked that Levi just kept hitting targets.
For my next one, I'm gonna take my boy Corey Frederick.
Corey Frederick.
Yep.
Local?
Corey, yeah, he's a local guy. But man, he always shoots well there. He's finished in the top 5 maybe once and taken, top marksman or semi-pro one year. He just always shoots well there.
Let's see how Corey is doing this year here. Vortex Vengeance, he was 3rd. That's a good qualifier score. Collis, he was 14th. 18 PRC, he was 15th. I mean, he's top 20 at everything.
Taking a couple months off. He's ready to go.
There you go.
He shot our regional match on Sunday and tied with Lane Shelley for the win. So he's still shooting good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Lane Shelley, Jeff, who are you taking next?
I will. Torn. Let me take Derek Warren just because he's in my squad this coming week. I think I can guide him along.
That was literally who I was just looking up, Jeff. I was just pulling his stats up.
he's shot well lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
And this is absolutely Derek's course of fire, right? Like he has seemed to have scored well at Indiana.
He won the Frostbite, so
that's right. He did win Frostbite there, and then he got set
right
second.
Here.
That was his first win.
Twisted Barrel.
Yep. Man, why am I having a hard time?
That's something about our match. It's like our course fire is really straightforward. We don't throw a lot of mind games in there. Like we want to keep it simple, and we put out a lot of targets. There's 18 stages. There's only 2 single target stages. So
perfect.
Everything is troop lines or big, small, or
1 Frostbite, 2nd at Twisted Barrel, 4th at Hodgson. Yeah, he's the old mighty meat truck, ready to go.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're good.
That's his handle. Yep. All right. Dawson, you figured out?
What's Chet Winkler been doing lately? Has he been shooting much?
Oh, that's my pick. Yeah, he'll be good. I saw Chet today.
Oh, yeah.
He stops by the office once in a while. Yeah, it's an unforgettable name, isn't it? That would have been my next pick. But
him and Josh were
that's
up
who you taking?
Pancake last year and 1st and 2nd. So yeah, I'm going to take Chet. Josh did, and Chet was 2nd. No, sorry,
Chet
I got that backwards.
Josh was 2nd.
I got that backwards. You're right. Yep.
Chet Winkler is the first Wisconsin shooter to win a Pro Series match, and that was last year, Pancake Lake. Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Dang it. So I was gonna try to do like an all Wisconsin thing here. I think I'm out of pro Wisconsin's, but Keith Rudisil
Oh,
is
your
still there.
go-to.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mike, yeah, I take yeah. Sorry, I probably just cursed Keith's weekend there.
I hope
Uh,
so.
you know what? I'm
He's
taking
been shooting too good. He's due
he
an
has
off.
been.
He needs one off week.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Dave O. I feel like I pick him all the time too, and I love both those guys. So we're gonna do that. Yeah.
Davo shoots good at
Okay,
our
back
place.
to Dawson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of his home range, right? He's
Kind of
a
like
Ohio
his
guy.
other home
Split
range.
between
Yeah.
MKM and Indiana.
Is it back to me?
Yeah. All right.
Back to
Back
me.
to Dawson.
Let's go down that list a little bit. Joe, I got to go all the way down to like a unclassed name here. I did that in our match. No, I'm not going that far down.
Oh my god.
No.
Wow.
I like the underdog, but that might be just silly. No, go back
Take
up.
Mark Gordon. It's sack match. Is he could buy a bunch of points. Mark Gordon, the owner of sack.
I don't
Let's
know
do
who
it.
that is, but
Yeah,
Well,
wait.
there's
sorry.
that Isaac. Sure, didn't you have him on the other day?
Yeah, that's true. Is Isaac
Yeah. I
unclassed?
just saw him there
Yeah,
a
right here.
second ago.
Isaac Schnurr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, if we're going for top juniors, that would be a good pick.
Yeah.
Pick it, put it on there.
You taking him? I love it.
Sure.
Yep. It's actually Schnurr, not sure. I'm just
Oh.
all right. Dawson. All right. Jeff, back to you.
Oh boy, I'm gonna take
had a-
Lane. I had my eye on Lane Shelley if he was there when
Yep.
it came around. So he's 17.
There he is. Yep, 17. Thank you. Okay. Adam, you get the last two picks here, and then it's
All right.
Jeff, Dawson, me. Yeah.
My next one is going to be a semi-pro. My boy,
Love it.
Matt Hazinga.
Hazinga.
He's been shooting really, really well.
Love it. Okay. And then you get one more.
And then my next one is also a semi-pro that could win the match is Jake Simmons.
Jake Simmons. Okay. Jeff Geary.
I'm gonna round it out with Grace. Give me Grace Vaughn.
Grace Vaughn.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I almost took Hunter. They were neck and neck next to each other, but I hadn't picked Grace. I'll take her.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Dawson?
almost feels like I'm slapping all these people in the face. There's so many good shooters
the ones that you
nobody
didn't
picked.
Yeah. Well, if Jeff was a toss up between Hunter and Grace, then I'll snag Hunter there. It's 13.
Hunter Neal.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
He's a junior too, I believe. He will shoot well. He'll be up there. Jerry Swollen, I want to give him a shout out. Like seems like
he podiumed at Sizzler or Twisted Barrel a couple weeks ago.
Twisted Barrel. Yep. And this could be his sort of his course. You know what? I'm just going to take him. The other guy I was thinking of is Rob Torzeppa, who is a semi-pro. I hope I don't regret not taking Rob here, but man, he's been shooting well too, and he could easily pull out a top 5. So
yeah, there's a podium guy that's still on the board.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
That's why I had this unpicked here. I mean, look at Sheepdog.
Probably like Ted
unpicked
Hager.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Yeah.
Ted could do it.
Yep.
Yeah. THS unpicked 3, 5, 7, 9.
Yep.
Chris Hoyen and Jeff Scobie.
Mm-hmm.
No respect last week. But yeah, there's unpicked every week. 2, 5, 7 from Hornady. Punisher was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I bet Pancake Lake. I bet we got it covered. I bet top 10, maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Zach Sizzler.
The field's getting so deep nowadays that it's like there's just too many guys that could pull it off on any given weekend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we left a lot of talent out there. Lee Petros. That guy could.
Petros, B. Wilson, he's been killing it.
Yep.
Flaners,
Wilson.
he's always dangerous. I think
Braden?
Valdez is
Braden,
Braden
yeah,
Valdez he's
Braden.
going to podium soon.
Logan McGinnis? He just had a big finish
Yeah.
too, didn't he?
Yeah, he shot
Where
well. It says where I was in his squad, he shot quite well. He had a couple stages eat him up good, but other than that, he shot real well.
where did McGinnis? Yeah, let's just bring up his profile. It's a pecking.
Now I feel bad for not picking Braden.
Yeah, he's more than capable there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Braden, he's my boy.
Yeah, Logan was top 10 at Clinton House, 12th at MPA Spring, 14 A-team. I mean, he could easily slide in there, you know. He's got 1, 2, 3. Well, here, why am I not sharing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Pro Series matches, not including this weekend. He could do well. Well, man. Well, guys, it's been fun. Thank you for coming on tonight. Have a great weekend. Any last minute or parting statements about your match or anything you want to get out there?
Man,
Go ahead, Adam.
We still need a couple of ROs. So if anybody hears this on Friday and wants to come help put a match on, be all for it. That's a problem that's ongoing. You know, just finding enough people to run a match is just getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this will go out Thursday. So any benefits to ROs, right? Like what how do you take care of them, et cetera?
Like we lodge them all, we feed them all weekend. You know, they walk the prize table, like at most matches, like every 10th shooter we draw an RO. You know, we try to take care of them. You know, we give them a free match entry. So
okay. Pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah.
We could use a couple more ROs too for Pancake. I think we're pretty close. I think we can scrounge. I might be able to convince my brother to come an RO, but we kind of do the same thing for Adam there. Look after him, feed him for the weekend. They can come out and shoot the Friday train up day. Doesn't cost them anything to come and do that. And yeah.
Yeah, that's what I forgot. That's what I forgot. Levi Wilson and Braden Mann do a 4 or 5 hour free PRS training for all the ROs on Friday morning. So like any of the ROs that are interested in the sport, you know, they can come out and get one-on-one, or not one-on-one, but 10-on-1 training with Levi and Braden. So
awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Cool.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to our title sponsor, Ken, if I can. Dominion Outdoors is sponsoring Pancake Lake this year. They're in Winkler, Manitoba, just across the border. So they're kind of the go-to supplier for PRS and shooting gear in Manitoba and Canada, honestly. Yeah, they've been a big help to Pancake and keeping us going over the years. And them and Hardy Rifles, everybody who comes on Friday gets a chance, or doesn't get a chance. They can shoot a Hardy rifle from New Zealand. And we got a bunch of Lapua factory ammo from Hearst Precision on the East Coast here in Canada. So anybody can come out and shoot that thing, and should be lots of fun.
Nice.
And that's from Hardy, and then Wolverine Supplies in Virden, Manitoba hooked me up with that. So yeah,
excellent.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, I'd like to give a shout out to Mark and Alan at SAC. You know, they've been great to work with for this match every year. Yep, they'll both be there. The whole SAC crew will be there. I think they got 10 or 12 guys coming to shoot. And a big shout out to Tate at Impact. Tate's taking care of the lunches for the shooters on Saturday. So we've got a local food truck that's doing fresh off the grill burgers and fries. We did that in February, in March for the Frostbite, and everybody said it was the best match lunch they'd ever had. So
there you go.
That'll be courtesy of Tate, and then just thanks to all the sponsors that have sent stuff for the prize table and support all these matches.
Yeah.
Your first 3 prizes one of those Nexus presses again?
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah. Our first, second, and third place trophies are gold,
Sack
silver, and
Nexus.
bronze
oh,
Sac
okay.
Nexus presses on custom big dog steel
That's slick.
stands. So
Wow.
Yeah, those looked awesome. I wanted one and faltered a couple years ago, so I'll bring the good
Yep.
rifle this weekend.
You got to
Oh
try
my
extra
gosh.
hard.
Extra.
Yep.
extra.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Awesome. All right, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks, gents.
Well,
Yep.
Have a good weekend.
Appreciate it.